It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Tony.
And Scooter, we have made it somehow to a Thursday.
Woohoo!
No. Thursday is never woohoo.
But
because Wednesday is hump day, Friday is woohoo. You should know that.
It's the Friday before, or it's
Friday
the day
Eve.
before Friday. Yeah, Friday Eve.
That's a woohoo?
Yeah.
Like, so Monday's a woohoo because we only got 4 days till the weekend?
No, that's a
What are we doing?
That's a gunshot.
Monday's a
Monday's a gunshot?
Monday's
Wow.
a woohoo.
It is Thursday, September 25th. M&M Carnage Hotline's open, 384-1450, 384-1450 to join in on the conversation. Game Day Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Get your text into that number. Game Day Men's Health, redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, and sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. Hello to everybody watching on the YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Those of you listening to the podcast, you can't call in, okay? It's a podcast. We've already done it. Nobody's going to answer. And if they do, they're going to say, what the hell are you talking about? Do you want to talk to John and Tony who? But thank you for listening to the podcast as well. And if you're listening live, you can call and you can text.
You are listening live.
Brent Musburger.
Did y'all see the pregame show the other day on CBS?
They did the
50
old
years.
school. Yeah, it was great.
It was great.
It was great. Irv Cross.
Phyllis George.
Yeah, Brent Musburger. Jimmy, let's go to Jimmy the Greek.
How old is Brent, man? He looked old.
He's got to be in his 80s. Look it up. How old is Brent Musburger?
I'd say high 80s.
We got a couple 80s in the birthdays today that are pretty good.
He is 86.
Yeah. Still doing Raiders football on the radio.
A lot of Brent Musburger talk on the Big X.
He lives in Vegas.
Really?
Really?
We talked about him on Just the Cats today. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't listen to sports radio. But anyway, yeah, he lives in Vegas. He's
a gambler, man.
Brent's a gambler.
He's a gambler. Even
Back
he
in
did
the old
game,
NFL Today days when they had the board up where they had check marks, offense, defense, intangibles, that was telling you who to bet without actually telling you who to bet because back then they weren't. It was politically incorrect to be gambling on the National Football League. What kind of world do we live in?
Well, you know who he worked. You know he worked Jimmy the Greek hard.
Well, yeah.
As far as,
Why would you have
inside
Jimmy the
information.
Greek on a show if you're not talking about gambling?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
But, 50 years of that. Whew. I used to watch it, and I wasn't gambling then. I wanted to, but I was probably 12 50 years ago. I was 12.
He was just watching Phyllis George.
Today, guess the spread, NFL games. I was just watching Phyllis George, you're right. Yeah, I was listening, Tony. I tried to blow by that.
Yeah.
Guess the spread today, Scooter.
I'm ready.
On the NFL games, we're going to grade you two guys. You're going head to head. You get it on the nose, you get 3 points.
2 points.
2 points. If you're closest, but you got to be within 3 points. Well, you'll be within 3 points. If you're closest, you get a point. But if you get it on the nose, you get 2 points.
Last year you got a point if you were within 1, and then 2 points if you got it right on the nose.
Yeah, that's the way we did it.
No points if you were outside of 1.
Yeah,
so let's just say
for more than 1 out.
Let's say the spread's 3.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony says 2, and you say 2.5. You win.
Correct. A point.
Okay, but Tony says 2.5, and you say 3.5. Is that a push?
Ooh.
If the spread's 3?
I don't know that we ever had that happen.
Well, sure, that'll happen. That's easy to happen.
It is.
Yeah, we can do it the price of the right, but I say it's just a push.
Just a push.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
agree.
All right, let me write these. Hang on, let me write
Get
these
them
rules
rules down, Johnny.
All right, we got football. Week 4 in the NFL starts tonight. Week 5 in college football starts tonight. So we got some TV games, Seattle and Arizona. That is a pretty big game in the NFC West. Both teams are 2-1. So you get a leg up here if you win. I know the 49ers are undefeated, but you get a leg up a little bit if you win. And if you lose, okay, now we can start talking about you underachieving, and we can overreact and talk about you underachieving. Seattle, I'm not going to give the spread. We're going to play the game. That is Amazon Prime tonight.
Oh, we could skip that one. I know it.
Seattle's 1.5.
Well, if I nail it, I get the point because you cheated.
Did you just hear what I said it was?
No, I wasn't listening.
Okay, let's see if you can nail it.
Seattle
1.5 at Arizona. That's correct. Tony gets 2 points.
Damn
Boy,
you, Tony.
Scooter, you are behind the 8 ball early. Over-under in that one, 43.5. College football, Army at East Carolina.
Man, I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
One. That'll be on the number 3.
The Black
television.
Knights, baby.
John will have it on because he will be.
I will be
on.
betting Army. I will be betting Army, just for the record. Army's 1-2. East Carolina 2-2. You want to guess the spread on this one?
Where's that?
East Carolina.
At East Carolina, I'm going to say East Carolina's 2.5.
Scoots?
I know it. 5.5, right?
4.
What?
I got 4. Now, it might have changed. I wrote it down yesterday, so it might have changed.
I think it's up to 5.5.
Over-under 53.5 in that one. The good news for Indiana football yesterday.
Yeah.
Lewis
great.
Moore, the terrific defensive back, now eligible to play the entire season.
Whoa.
He got a waiver to play the first
They're already
4.
cheating up there in Bloomington?
Now, tell me, I didn't read, I read between the lines.
Mm-hmm.
When I read a story, I read the first paragraph, the last paragraph, and maybe look for a couple things in between. He had an injunction, which made him eligible for the first 4 games. The NCAA was supposed to decide.
Well, it was two. Oh, it was initially only the first 2 games.
Okay.
And then there was another injunction that allowed him to play the next 2.
And now he's going to get to play the rest of the season because
Correct.
the judge said this is ridiculous. This guy can play. Now, he played 3 years at a junior college.
Correct.
And according to Lewis Moore and his attorneys, they didn't want that counted against his eligibility.
It's the Diego Pavia thing.
The NCAA said, yes, it does count against his eligibility, and then we went to court. Is that a fair summation of what happened?
That's about right, yeah.
And he is the best defensive back on the team. Is that correct?
You could make the argument for some other guys, but he's definitely extremely valuable.
He's a starter.
By the way,
Yes.
Iowa gave up 30 to Rutgers last week.
Yeah.
They're chopping wood up there, John. It's different.
Why?
Indiana's going to cover the over by themselves. Trust me.
Well,
Again, I'm going to say that again.
I will say this. If they cover the over by themselves, I'm going to assume you think they're going to cover the game handily.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I'm not scared of Iowa at all.
Not so fast. System game. Unranked Iowa.
Don't
at
do
home.
it, John. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
If you want a 6-0 week, don't do
I'm
it.
not putting it in the 6-pack.
Okay.
There's 8 games I got to choose 3 college games from. There are 8 games in the system this week. So I can choose, either wisely or not wisely, depending on how it comes out Monday. But that's great news for Indiana, who all of a sudden, you got Francisco Fernando Federico Mendoza. I never can remember which was his first name. It's Fernando, right?
Fernando.
Yeah. Fernando Mendoza.
Just sing this song by ABBA.
Here's something for you. Very good help. That will help me. Fernando. This is something I didn't know. He has not thrown for 300 yards in a game yet. Yet he is the leading. Now with the injury to John Mateer, he is leading in the Heisman race.
Yeah, I
Now,
saw that this morning.
he's only played 12 of 16 quarters.
Yeah.
So that's part of the reason he hasn't thrown for over 300 yards. But
It can change in a hurry. And Scoot, I think Indiana's going to win, but this is a
scary trap game.
I think it's a scary game because everything's going your way, and I'm a firm believer you got to be careful, man. Your quarterback now is the Heisman leader. You
All
moved
that.
up in the polls. Everybody's talking.
Your
Gotta be
ears are bleeding,
They're kids still.
and you're listening. That's the problem. The problem is not that everybody's talking. The problem is you're listening.
Yeah, you don't want to be listening.
And I'm sure Kurt Signetti is in his ear as much as anybody. You listen to me, you don't listen to anybody else.
Well, if you listen to him, you're going to win by 100.
I'm not worried.
Him and Scoot.
Here are the system games this week, Scoot. Florida State at Virginia tomorrow night.
I actually really, really like that one.
TCU at Arizona State tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. TCU just got into the top 25.
Arizona State's favorite, Nick.
And Arizona State favorite. Ohio State at Washington. This one's tricky. You got Washington's on a 21-game home winning streak. And that includes Big Ten games from last year, so these are not all cupcakes.
Oh, and Washington is also, I saw this yesterday, the highest scoring team in the country at 55.7 points per game.
They've got a veteran, really good quarterback. And Ohio State, they're the best team in the country.
I was going to say,
it's hard to argue with that.
It's hard. I think it's a trap game, too.
It is a trap
It's
game.
hard. It would be hard not to bet Ohio State.
Indiana and Iowa, I mentioned. Tennessee at Mississippi State. Mississippi State was picked to finish 16th in the league. And they're only a 7.5 point
I got 8.5.
underdog. Yeah, I'll change these all tomorrow for the six-pack. But, I mean, why is Tennessee not a bigger? Here's one you mentioned the other day, Georgia Tech at Wake Forest. Very interesting. It is 14.5, maybe more by now, maybe less. But Wake Forest's been terrible. Why is it only 14.5? And the night Notre Dame at Arkansas is a system game. Notre Dame, this is a different one, though, because Notre Dame's not feeling good about themselves. Most of these top 25 teams that go into unranked opponents, they're feeling good about themselves. I don't think Notre Dame's feeling good about themselves. But they're only a 5.5-point favorite. And BYU at Colorado, if you're trying to get money back, 10-15 on Saturday night. All right, M&M Carnage Hotline. He's there. He's flying in straight from who knows where.
Parks unknown.
Parks unknown. Hello, Buzz.
Hey guys, well actually it's Dallas today, but I'll be back in town tomorrow, so that's a good thing.
You got to be back tomorrow. Big game, home opener.
Absolutely, big game. The Crimsons finally get to play a home game on their brand new artificial turf field that looks spectacular,
and the Buzz Frank scoreboard.
Weekend.
Yeah, the new Buzz Frank scoreboard.
That's right, and we've got play clocks and all that fancy stuff, so it's going to be pretty impressive. And of course, you guys have a pretty big game tomorrow night too, I believe.
Who do we got tomorrow, John?
What is that? St. X.
8:00 game, I think.
Yeah, we hate the 8:00 game, by the way. St. X Trinity at L&N Cardinal Stadium. Yes, should be fun.
And you mentioned hating the 8:00 game, but back when I played in the 1960s, all the games started at 8:00. It's kind of, but everybody ran the ball and nobody threw more than 15 times a game, so everybody still got home at a decent time.
I would have thought the games would have been at 2 in the afternoon since there probably weren't lights way back then.
Well, everybody pulled their cars up and turned the headlights on.
All right, that makes a lot of sense. If punts got lost because you couldn't see them, right?
Well, you couldn't get on the track down there, John, because of all the cars.
All the cars on the track. Yeah.
That was what it was. It didn't need a fence.
Who you guys got tomorrow? Is it South Oldham? Does that sound right?
Bullet East.
Oh, well, South, East, and one of those. I know it was a directional school, yeah. Bullet East, who lost their best player this in the preseason, actually, in a scrimmage. I read that the other day. That's terrible for them. But that keep this in mind, Buzz. If you're St. X and Manual, your second-round playoff opponent is either going to be Male or Bullet East in all likelihood. So this could possibly, in fact, more than likely be a playoff preview for you guys, right?
Possibly, and it hasn't been that long ago that Manual lost by 1 point in overtime to Bullet East, and Bullet East went on to win the state championship.
Yeah, that's only been.
That was a crazy playoff season. How many years ago was that? Was that 3 years ago?
Trinity's won the last two, so it's probably
22? That was nuts, man. I mean, we lost to Male in overtime on a two-point conversion, trick play, freak, great catch, unbelievable catch. And then Bullet East beats you guys. They beat Male, right? In the championship. Oh,
yeah.
That was nuts.
Came back and beat them.
That was crazy.
They were partying in Mount Washington, baby.
You know that.
If you read my picks this week in the Courier-Journal, I had to go with the Tigers.
Well,
I'm not going to pick against them. So
no, and you know what? I see that. Of course, I think Jason has the upper hand because he spends pretty much all of his time covering high school all over the place.
Studies a lot more than I do.
Yeah, you do an impeccable job, though, of picking. But
sure.
I mean, the Tigers did it last year, and I think they can do it again.
Yeah, this is not going to be news because he said it on the pregame interview, but Coach Wallace said Trinity is by far the best team in the state.
I've seen them play. I watched first half against Male, and I watched first half against Carmel. They're good.
Yeah.
They're really good.
They're really good. But you know what? Bullet East wasn't the favorite when they won it all. St. X wasn't the favorite in 21 when they won it all.
Manual wasn't the favorite in
52 when they won it all with Buzz Frank.
So it was 66, and you're right.
Sorry.
We weren't the favorite.
I'm sorry. Well, safe travels, Buzz. We appreciate you calling and checking in, and good luck tomorrow night.
Have fun at that big game tomorrow night.
If you guys can keep the game going long enough, I'll be listening at the end.
Appreciate that. Buzz, here he goes.
There he goes, flying out of here.
Heading out. Fly. I don't know why he takes a plane.
I know.
He can just fly back to Dallas from Dallas. Why does he take a plane? Idiot. That's just dumb. All right, we'll take an early break here. Got a lot of baseball to get to. Nobody wants to win that wild card, apparently, in the National League. And how can anybody vote against Cal Raleigh as MVP now? We'll talk about that and more. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big Action. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John Tony Scooter on this Thursday. Coming up, Guess the Spread In fact, we'll do that in this segment shortly.
Woo!
I do want to talk about the Reds for a second.
No, we don't have to.
Yeah, they lose it in extras last night to Pittsburgh, 4-3. They were able to get Skeens out of the game after 6 innings.
Oh, they didn't get him out.
Well, the Pirates
manager
are taking care of him, and I understand. I said that yesterday. They're not going to let him throw a lot of innings. There's no reason to. You're not in the race.
They're protecting that sub-2 ERA is what they were doing.
They're protecting that investment for the next year is what they're doing, Scoots. They don't give a crap about his ERA. Almost said it. Almost said it.
No, you did. You're better. You're better than that, Johnny.
Jimmy Ruff texts in, best stat from last night, career-wise. Hunter Green has pitched against the Pirates 50 innings. He has had the lead in 9 of those innings.
What?
Yeah. Which means when Hunter Green's on the mound against the Pirates, the Reds don't score any runs.
Thanks, Reds.
Chase Burns was good.
And they had an opportunity last night, Tony.
I know.
Tyler Stevenson hits the homer in the 9th. At that point, I thought they're going to win this game. Tied it in the bottom of the 9th with the homer, but he's also the guy that struck out leading off the bottom of the 11th with a runner on second base that you have to get to third base with 1 out. He struck out.
He was 4 for 6.
Well, no, he had a great game. First 4-hit game of his career.
He stinks. He couldn't get the run in.
He struck out when he needed to get one of those 4 hits.
I don't disagree.
And one of the double hit about a foot from going out.
Not even a foot.
Yeah, man. You believe that?
Oh, I can't. They win the game if that goes out. Plain and simple. That was a 2-run homer. They win the game.
Everybody else lost, though, Johnny.
Everybody else lost. The Cubs took care of the Mets 10-3. You're welcome.
Thank you, Cubs.
And then Arizona last night scores 3 in the 8th to tie the game 4-all, but loses to L.A. to the Dodgers in 11. That hurts them. If they win that game, then they control their own destiny.
Yeah,
that's how tight this is right now.
It's great.
So the Mets have a 1-game lead over both Cincinnati and Arizona as we have 4 to play. Here we go. Reds get the Pirates again. Now, they're going to know where they stand after this game because it's a 12:40 start in Cincinnati today. Braxton Ashcraft, the Pittsburgh Ashcraft, will go.
I like that.
That makes you feel good, doesn't it?
That makes me feel great.
4-3 with a 2.62 ERA. Against Nick Lodolo, 8-8, 3.44 ERA. Speaking of Nick Lodolo,
this bobblehead.
We got a new bobblehead in the studio.
We do. Nick Zito.
Nick Zito's in the house.
He won't be here long.
I don't think that's ours. I think that actually.
I know. It's not ours. It's mine.
I think that actually belongs to Pam Stallings. It's also Rita's.
How'd it get here?
I don't know how it got here, but it ain't going to stay here long.
We had a remote there. I guess it was last week.
That is going to be my Christmas gift to Big Al the Fish.
No.
Nick Zito bobblehead.
Don't take it. It's Pam's.
He doesn't do that. He just talks.
Oh, you took the cookie lady.
No, never took it out of the studio, if you remember, Scooter. That is factually incorrect.
When we were playing the Big X Scramble this year, we got to the hole where I told Mike that year, and he goes, "This is the hole where I found out that Scooter was in on that whole thing."
I scarred him for life, didn't I?
You did.
That's not good. I don't want to be that guy. I scarred Mike Rutherford.
I'm not saying
But
that.
I do want to take this Nick Zito bobblehead and give it to Big Al the Fish. I do. Maybe I'll text Pam. Maybe she'll say, I got 100 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, text her. If you got her number, text her.
All right. Let's play Guess the Spread.
Let's do it.
Where's the music? That was all sorts of awful. All right. We'll start. We won't start tonight. We already know it's 1.5. Seattle favored at Arizona tonight. So we'll start at 9:30 a.m.
The big game, Scoot.
The big game. We'll start with the big game.
That's a tough one.
First game in Dublin, Ireland. First NFL game in Ireland ever. Did you know that?
No.
Yes.
Yep.
They played in Germany. They played in England. They've never played in Ireland, but they will Saturday, 9:30 in the morning. Minnesota and Pittsburgh, both teams 2-1. You're going to get Carson Wentz, who's 1-0, against Aaron Rodgers. Since Scooter, Pittsburgh is the home team, I'm going to let you go first.
Oh, this is so tough.
I feel like he's cheated on this one.
No, I have no idea.
That he would look this one up.
I have no earthly
stayed away
idea.
from him.
Okay.
I'm going to say Pittsburgh. Before that Bengals game last weekend, I would have gone Pittsburgh 6.5, but I think with what the Vikings showed, probably less.
Did he say 6.5?
Yeah.
That's what he originally would have said.
That's what I originally would have said.
Okay.
I'm going to go 3.5.
All right.
I'm going 1.5.
It's a push. It's 2.5. No. You got Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Minnesota is 2.5.
What?
So no points.
No points.
Minnesota
the
is
favorite?
2.5.
That's crazy.
They really like your
Did you
Steelers.
see Kevin O'Connell? You sent me the text, Scooter.
O'Connell has a ginger starting
Well,
at
it's not
quarterback.
quite 21-2, but that's pretty good.
Yeah. Best
83.3.
By the way,
percentage.
you guys are off to a rousing start in Guess the Spread. You had the wrong favorite, and you were way off.
Well, it's in Dublin. That's all you
And he
started.
was going to have them 6.5. Oh, my God. All right, 1 o'clock games. Washington at Atlanta. Jaden Daniels questionable.
Yeah.
So this spread has kind of wavered up and down. Atlanta, of course, shut out at Carolina last week. What do you got, Tony? You're up first.
Red Commanders against football team, 2.5.
Scooter?
That's what I wanted. 3.5.
It is 1 on the number, so no points there.
Man.
Washington is a 1-point favorite. Vegas knows, Scooter.
Case
Every time you say what, just remember Vegas knows.
In case it's a tie.
Atlanta couldn't score on Carolina.
Worst team in the league, in my opinion, New Orleans, at maybe the best team in the league, Buffalo. We did this one the other day.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to throw this out. Buffalo is 16. Now it's down to 15.5, by the way.
Slam the Bills.
A lot of smart money coming in on the Saints all of a sudden. Cleveland at Detroit. Big win for Cleveland. Their first over Green Bay last week. The Lions have looked like the really good Lions the last couple of weeks. Scooter.
Therefore, the Lions are 5.5.
7.5.
No points. It's 9.5.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Because
I
Cleveland can't
understand it.
score.
Cleveland's got it, but they
got a good
They
defense.
should have beat the Bengals. They've got a really good defense that kept them in that game against Green Bay last week. So, but Detroit's just been explosive the last 2 weeks. So no, I don't know why I wrote this down because I haven't had to write any points down yet. We're 3 games in. You guys haven't been
We
close.
suck.
Tennessee, my Titans, 0-3, at Houston, 0-3. Tony,
Houston, 7.5.
Scooter.
Houston, 4.5.
The number is 7.
Boom. 1-0.
Tony gets the first point of the match, and that might be the final score,
Might
as
be.
it turns out.
Reds Pirates on Tuesday.
Carolina at New England. Carolina with a big shutout last week, and the Patriots are also 1-2. Scooter.
Oh, this is a really tough one.
Yeah, that's an ugly game, right?
I don't know how much they're going to weigh that 30-0 win. Let's go New England 1.5.
Tony.
I'm going 4.5.
5.5. Point Tony.
Gosh, dang.
Scooter, you might want to slap yourself in the head a
Might
couple
need to
times.
retire.
You're not even close. Chargers 3-0 at the Jackson Dart-led New York Giants, who are 0-3.
Your New York Giants.
Excitement
Football.
in MetLife Stadium this weekend. They're jacked up. Tony, you get to go first.
2.5.
Who's
no
favorite?
way.
Not the Giants.
Oh, okay. Scooter.
No way. The Chargers are anything less than 6.5.
On the nose. Yeah. Scooter ties it up with a 2-run homer. Woo.
Hell yeah.
Going. Philadelphia at Tampa Bay, a battle of 3-0 teams. We do get that game locally here. Philadelphia just lost their edge rusher, Smith. I put him on injured reserve. This is a big deal, I think. I mean, we talk about Jalen Carter. Everybody knows who the offensive guys are. Nolan Smith is really good rushing the passer. So that's a factor. And does Baker Mayfield keep doing great things? Scooter.
It should be Tony, right?
Nope.
Me?
Nope.
Dang it.
It's you.
I don't want to go first here.
Sorry.
Tampa Bay 1.5.
You got Tampa Bay. Hang on. You got Tampa Bay favored.
It's in Tampa, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
over the defending champions who are 3-0.
I do.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm going
it
to take
looked good.
Philadelphia 2.5.
It is Philadelphia 3.5.
A point.
Tony gets the point.
Yeah, he also got a hint before he had to
He
make
didn't
his
get a
guess.
hint.
No, that's
That
what
could-
I was going the whole way.
Hey,
through.
that could have been a ruse. Because if Tampa had been favored, I would have said the same thing. You got Tampa favored. All right, Tony, you're
Make
first
sure you're
here.
playing along at home and scoring.
Yes, 4:05 start. Indianapolis at the Rams. Are the Colts for real at 3-0? The Rams with that, they should have been 3-0, but that crazy loss to Philly last week. Tony.
The Los Angeles Rams are 2.5.
No,
Scooter.
3.5.
On the nose, 3.5.
Oh, he acted like he knew that, John.
I know.
I had told myself. I had told myself that you're either going to take 2.5 or 3.5, and I was taking the other.
It feels like he got down a couple points and decided to look at the spread. That's what it feels like. Yeah. I'm not saying he did that.
The YouTube could see that I'm not on the computer.
405.
That one person watching, text here.
Hey, let us know. Jacksonville at San Francisco. The Niners are 3-0, but beat up. Jacksonville 2-1, playing okay football.
They're at San Fran?
They are at San Fran. Tony, you're first here. Scooter, you're first.
Oh, man. Can I say pick 'em?
You can.
I'm saying
there are such a thing as
I'm saying pick 'em.
Tony.
3.5.
Tony gets 2 points. Wait a minute. Who's favorite?
Oh, who do you think?
I don't know.
You
got to declare. This is a game show, man.
The home team.
You got to say it's my final answer. San Francisco is 3.5. Tony regained. This is
a fun one. Yeah.
All of a sudden, this has gotten hot. There are
only
5 games left. Count Monday night. 4:25 games, the biggest game of the week. Well, I don't know if it is because both teams are 1-2. Baltimore at Kansas City. Tony.
Baltimore's 1.5.
Scooter.
I'll go the opposite way. Say Kansas City 1.5.
Baltimore is favored by 2.5. Tony gets a point. Chicago at Las Vegas. Bears got the big win over Dallas last week. They're 1-2. The Raiders are also 1-2. Scooter.
The Raiders are 1.5.
We can stop right there because that's the third he's gotten on the
1.5. I was going to say.
No, you can't. That's the rules. You can't say 1.5.
Come on.
It is 6-6.
All my points have came from
all three
guesses.
Yes.
We got to get out to Vegas for a football.
Tony Burke. I agree. I don't disagree with that. Green Bay at Dallas, Sunday night football. Packers, we all know the storyline. Micah Parsons coming back to Dallas, and the Cowboys have not been good. They're 1-2 with that win. They're a 70-yard field goal away from being 0-3. Let's put it that way. Tony.
Me? Packers 2.5.
Scooter.
I'll go up a little bit. I'll say Packers 3.5.
The Packers are 7.
Whoa.
So no points. Still 6-6.
Disrespectful to the Cowboys.
That is. Monday night, 7:15, Jets at Miami.
Man, I'm excited about this.
Hang on. I just fell asleep. Both teams 0-3. Scooter is on the pick here.
Where they at?
They're in Miami.
Miami 2.5.
Man, he just took mine. I'll say 3.
2.5.
Yeah.
Tony, the only way you can tie him now is if you get this one on the nut.
I wanted 2.5.
Well, it doesn't matter. It was his turn to go first.
He's blocking me, John.
He blocked you. He did. Cincinnati at Denver. Bengals are 2-1, but that was ugly last week. And Denver 1-2. We think they're better than that. 8:15, by the way, on the staggered game.
Nail it, Tony.
Tony, you got one shot.
Nail it.
One shot. I'm going to go 6.5 the Broncos.
You're not going to win but you.
Oh, I thought
Scooter?
that was it. 7.5.
On the nose.
He might suck, but he can hit him on the nose.
Boy, he misses by 8 points or he hits him on the nose. Scooter wins 10-6.
That is a butt whooping.
That's a come from behind butt.
And you were going to retire.
Yeah. You wanted to quit after 3 picks.
I think I'm going to come back for my 21st season.
Oh, my God. I guess congratulations, Scooter.
Or in order.
All right. College football this weekend. Oregon, Penn State, Alabama, Georgia. If you got one TV, which we're lucky because we don't, what are you watching? Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, and Penn State.
Oregon, Penn State.
See, I'm watching Alabama and Georgia.
I'm glad I don't have to make the choice, number one. So I have them both on. I guess the question is, which one am I listening to?
Whichever one's the best game.
No, I'm listening to whoever the best announcers I like. You know, like if there's 2 great baseball games on and Eddie Perez is on one of them, I ain't watching that baseball game.
Well, you know.
CBS is.
You got ABC and NBC.
Well, ABC is going to be Herbie and Chris Fowler.
Yeah, that's who's going to do that, Alabama.
That's the Alabama-Georgia game. And NBC is going to be, who is it, Scoots? Ian Eagle. Is it Ian Eagle? Not Ian Eagle, his son. Noah Eagle.
I don't even know who does those games.
It's Noah Eagle, and I can't remember who the other guy is.
I don't remember either.
But in any event, I'm probably watching Alabama Georgia because it's Herbie, and I like Herbie, and I can deal with Chris Fowler. He's pretty good. Does it stink that these games are on at the same time?
No.
Oh, I think it does.
Does for me because I only have one television.
Oh, you're going to be at the lake.
And Kentucky and South Carolina are playing too.
Well, that's true. And look, I'm going to be watching Kentucky and South Carolina, just like I'm going to be watching Indiana and Iowa, just like I'm going to be watching Louisville and Pitt. In those, I'm happy that those are 3 different time frames.
By the way, Todd Blackledge would know.
Todd Blackledge is good.
I like Todd.
Todd Blackledge is good. Good analyst.
And the little eagle,
The little eagle. Hey, he's a chip off the old block, man. He's pretty good.
Iron Eagle. I love when they call him Bird.
Did you see his mustache last week?
No, I did not.
He's got a mustache now.
Iron Eagle does.
And J.J. Watt was doing the NFL game with him, and he couldn't stop laughing at his mustache. and I give Iron Eagle credit. He was making fun of himself.
Iron Eagle's one of the best.
He is. If he's not the best, you're right. If he's not the best. But he had this little thin mustache that I guess he's growing for whatever reason.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
J.J. Watt, who had these thick glasses on, by the way, like he can't see anymore, they're making fun of each other in the pregame of whatever NFL game they were doing. Do you got J.J. Watt up there, too?
Yeah, those glasses.
How about those glasses?
Good.
I thought they were making jokes.
Weren't they doing some like throwback 50-year anniversary?
It might have
been
doing. It might have been. Yeah, because those look like 50-year-old glasses that J.J. Watt.
Well, and that doesn't look like a real mustache.
It doesn't. It doesn't. So they were making a lot of fun of each other, and I thought it was a real mustache. I kept looking at it going, I think it's real.
Wow.
I'm not 100%.
But don't you love on the basketball games when Bill Raftery calls him Bird? He goes, Bird.
Instead of Eagle.
Eagle. I love that.
Oh, Bill Raftery. Texter says, Eduardo Perez sucks.
John Spears will double.
Can't say that loud enough.
Did you hear what they said last night?
I concur, by the way. Yeah, he was doing the Cubs-Mets game last night.
That was horrible.
Carl Ravitch doesn't help.
No, Carl Ravitch started it.
For the record,
Matthew
he doesn't
Bush.
help.
I just don't think Carl Ravitch and Perez are good. David Cohn. I like David Cohn.
I don't know if somebody's watching on the YouTube. Did you see the text, Scooter?
Mm-hmm.
Scooter has the spreads on his big gulp. He kept looking at his big gulp. I don't know why. Oh, now we know why.
He's cheating. He got it all written down. I'm not looking at my phone.
All right, let's take a break. We got birthdays coming up, and we will talk a little baseball. It's getting hot and heavy down the stretch here. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, John, Tony, Scooter. Final segment on this Thursday.
Friday Eve.
Friday Eve. St. X Trinity tomorrow, 8 o'clock right here on the Big X, 7:35 pregame. I'll be there. Tony will be there. Matt Childress will be producing. So if you can't make it out to Cardinal Stadium, tune in.
What, Jeff and Silver Creek?
Silver Creek, New Albany.
Man.
Good guess.
You're close.
Good guess. Not a terrible guess. Good guess. But Tony and I will bring you all the action from L&N. This rolls right off the tongue, by the way. L&N Federal Credit Union, Cardinal Stadium. Rolls right off the tongue. All right, M&M Cartage Hotline's closed.
Shut it down.
Text line still open. Sponsored by Gameday Men's Health, 502-414-1450. You can text the show at that number, 414-1450. Scooter 1-0 here in Guess the Spread as he beats Tony 10-6.
Ooh.
That was a whooping.
Ooh.
We'll try it again next week. What's the winner on the season get? I know.
Pride.
Nick Zito bobblehead. There you go. Plain and simple. Let's do birthday.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I?
Golly.
Not on top of his game.
When I do it at the beginning of the segment,
I can never
he's
win.
never ready.
I can never win.
When I wait and do it a little bit into the segment, I thought you were going to do it earlier. Come on, man.
Can't figure you out, John.
All right, well, let me tell you this.
Over there.
Let me tell you this. Get the scooter meter ready.
Okay. All right.
You got it fired up?
Let's fire it up.
Got to be on ready to go today.
Dun. I'm excited.
She's 56 today.
I love it already.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. I'm a huge fan, by the way.
Too.
Ocean's 12 and
Michael Douglas'
she was on
wife,
13.
right?
Yes.
She was really good
By
as
the way, he outkicked the coverage on that one.
she was really good as Morticia Adams in Wednesday.
Yeah, but that's not what I want to see her. That's not what I want to see her as.
Yeah, I got to go back a little bit away. She's pretty scary looking now, but if I go back, let's say 20 years,
she's pretty scary looking now.
we'll say 3.5.
Man, what you got, John? I'm back in the day. I got a 4.5.
Yeah, my basement is 4. What is wrong with him? I don't get it. I just don't get it with you, man.
Pretty lady, man.
You ever see Chicago?
Nope.
Oh, man. Mask of Zorro.
Nope.
Entrapment with Sean Connery. Oh, she brings it. She brings it. 3.5. Will Smith is 57 today. Do you have a favorite? Not the baseball player. Not the baseball player. The actor / Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Do you have a favorite Will Smith movie?
I just like making fun of his wife.
Oh, wow. You keep his wife's name out of your mouth. Independence Day.
Oh, he's good.
Legend of Bagger Vance. Great.
His best movie was Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, my. I've never seen it.
Oh, you got
That's good. That is good. I like that.
Full disclosure. He's 57 today. Mark Hamill is 74. You know who that is, Scooter?
No.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Luke Skywalker from the original Star Wars movie.
Ask me how many Star Wars movies I've watched.
How many Star Wars movies have you watched?
0. Ask me how many minutes of a Star Wars movie I've watched. Same answer. 0.
Same with me with Harry Potter.
Same with me with Lord of the Rings.
I with all that except for Harry Potter.
Well, then not all of that. That's the definition of not all of that. Oh, my God. In a big-time irony, when I said Catherine Zeta-Jones 56, the first thing that went through my mind is, I wonder how old Michael Douglas is. Well, guess what?
It's Michael Douglas's birthday.
Michael Douglas's birthday. He's 81.
How old is she?
56.
They were a thing?
They're married.
Wait, they're now, like, currently?
They've been married forever.
Good God.
So I think when she was probably 25, and he was whatever.
He was doing Wall Street and all the movies he's done.
When he was 50 and they got married, everybody went, oh, that's not going to last. Well, guess what? They were wrong.
And they were cheering for Mike.
Favorite Michael Douglas movie? I think Wall Street.
What's the one they play the game?
The Game.
Yeah.
The name of it is The Game.
Yeah, I haven't seen that forever. That's one I can go back and watch.
It's been a long time since I've seen that one. He's in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
He's in a bunch of movies.
So, yeah, Michael Douglas, 81 today. Bella Ramsey. Do you know who Bella Ramsey is, Scooter?
I'm about to.
She is in The Last of Us on HBO, Tony. She's the kid. She was also in Game of Thrones. She's only 22. She's had a full career here and she's 22. Scooter, you got a number? It's not going to be good, Tony.
I cannot, in good conscience, give this a number because my rule with dating is if you are not born for 9/11, you're out of contention. So that's going to stay true with the Scoots.
So too young to vote on.
She's a good actress, put it that way.
Michael Madsen, born on this date, 1957. He passed away this year. Reservoir Dogs. You ever seen Reservoir Dogs?
Thought he was the basketball player.
No. That's somebody else. But Michael Madsen, and a bunch of Tarantino movies. Good actor. Born on this date, 1957. The original Superman from the movies, Christopher Reeve, born on this date, 1952. Of course, he had the horrific paralyzing accident when he fell off the horse. Died at the age of 52. Born on this date, 1952. Christopher Reeve. He was in Superman 1, 2, and 3.
Was always a bad thing to be a Superman, wasn't it? Like all of them got hurt.
Yes. George Reeves, all of them, yeah.
He was also in Superman 4.
Okay.
The Quest for Peace.
Donald Glover is 42 today. I'm sure you know who that is, Scooter.
Oh, yeah.
What's his rap name? Childish Gambino.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Childish Gambino. He's also in Community, a TV show that I like back in the day.
My third favorite rapper.
Heather Locklear is 74 today. Let's pull the Tony meter out here as he says ruh-roh for Heather Locklear. She was in such wonderful things as Melrose Place, The Perfect Man here recently. She was in a bunch of stuff.
She's
back in the day.
She's a pretty
She
lady.
is 64 today. Scooter, Heather Locklear.
Back in the day, 4 for sure.
At least.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
Here's another one for you, Scooter. Bridget Wilson Sampras. Married to, of course, Pete Sampras. 52. She was in The Wedding Planner, is the only thing I really know her from. But she was in Billy Madison.
Yeah, she was the teacher in Billy
Madison. She was the teacher in Billy Madison.
For that alone, 4.5. For that alone.
Oh,
some of Scoot's favorite movies: Billy Madison, Big Daddy,
Ted.
He loves those high acclaimed movies.
He loves the classy movie, the classics. Bridget Wilson Sampras, 52 today. Teddy Swims. You know who that is, Scooter?
Singer.
Yeah. A lot of tattoos. He's good though.
33 today. Teddy Swims. Barbara Walters, born on this date, 1929. Barbara Wawa, passed away in 22, but born in 1929, would have been 96 today. She made it okay to go into celebrities' living rooms and interview them on TV. She was really the first to ever do that, and now everybody does.
We're going to go with a 2.5.
We weren't asking you to rate Barbara Walters, but okay. All right, sports figures. Chauncey Billups, 49 today.
Chauncey Billups.
Is he coaching?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I think he was the Portland coach for a while.
I believe he's a head coach anymore.
He's not. No.
He's 49. Scottie Pippen, the Robin to Michael's Batman.
He thought he was Batman.
But he's 60 today. And his son's in the league now, Scottie Jr. Cade Cunningham, 24.
For our Pistons.
Pistons. He's going to win us a title this year, baby. He's 24. Bob McAdoo.
Very underrated all-time great player, man.
74. Started in the ABA, right?
I think so. Played for the Buffalo Braves before he played for Lakers and all that when he really got his notoriety.
He was a star, man, back before the NBA was on
Number
TV.
11, Bob McAdoo.
James Cook is 26 today.
Oh, we got to bet him for a touchdown.
They are playing in New Orleans.
That's a good point.
So he should probably you might want to go 3+ touchdown. James Cook, 26. Brandon Cooks, no relation, is 32 today. Wide receiver. Who is Brandon Cooks playing for? Tony.
Brandon Cooks, Buffalo. I don't know.
I have no idea.
He is with New Orleans. That's why
we don't know where he's at.
He's back in New Orleans. So do we do a parlay? James Cook, 3+ touchdowns. Brandon Cooks.
Sure. I am not putting any player prop in a parlay from the New Orleans Saints.
When Spencer Rattler's got to give him the ball.
All right. It's time for Tony to do an impression.
Uh-oh.
Phil Rizzuto, born on this date, 1917. He's laughing. He won't do it. What are you talking about, White? And one of the greatest coaches of all time and one of my favorite analysts on the NBA on TNT, Hubie Brown.
Hubie, yeah.
92 today.
Kentucky Colonels.
Kentucky Colonels.
The greatest team he ever coached.
When they won the ABA title back in 1975, I want to say. Hubie Brown also coached the Atlanta Hawks. And now at 92.
Oh, he's awesome.
Still doing games.
I love him.
On NBA TV.
Do you all have plans to be calling St. X at 92?
I will not be around.
Well, you know what? I won't be able to.
Have you seen me?
Scoot, I have to get a new hip at 91, so I might not be.
He got a new hip on a Tuesday, and he was doing a game on Friday. So
pretty incredible.
I don't.
You know what?
I don't give him credit very often, but I give him a lot of props for that.
Got off the elevator, and a lady said, "Well, what's the problem?" And I go, "I just had my hip replaced."
He said, "You're the problem, lady. Leave me alone."
And you know what she said to me? "I love people like you. Nothing holds you back." I go, "Yeah."
And then he kissed her, and the rest is history.
Oh, and then I went, "What am I doing here?"
Hey, by the way,
my hip hurts.
We do have a text on the YouTube stream.
Yeah.
All right.
Go.
Texter says, Friday night lights lock. Rocks over Tigers.
What about the 10.5?
I'm going to do
So we
something on YouTube I probably shouldn't do to this caller, texter. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you know what?
He didn't give you a winner in the Silver Creek New Albany game?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's a coin flip.
You know what? What are you going to say?
No, I just said, Rocks are the best team in the state.
They are.
I mean, we don't take anything.
Aren't
away
they
from
number
them.
one, number two?
Yep.
Yes, they are.
6A. Well, on most polls.
All right, Mets lose, Diamondbacks lose, Reds they all lose. So who plays when today? The Reds I mentioned have a 12:40. They used to call this the businessman special, Tony.
Always loved those. I don't know why we just don't take off the show and go do that.
Pittsburgh at Cincinnati 12:40. The Diamondbacks do have a day game. They're at home against the Dodgers 3:40 out in Phoenix. And the Mets and Cubs go at it again, but it's a night game here, 7:40 tonight in Chicago.
Who's pitching in that game? We've got McLean against
McLean's good.
what is that? Imanaga?
Imanaga's good. That should be a good matchup. Bet the over.
What?
Yeah.
With those two guys?
By the way, the over in the
7.5 in that game.
Reds Pirates over was a push yesterday. Told you had 6.5, right?
Yeah.
I had 7, so I counted as a push. I actually bet it, and I had 7. So.
When those guys were in the game, it was low scoring, and then your bullpens come in.
2-0 when those guys left the game. You're right. All right, the Yankees tie the Blue Jays for first place in the AL East.
Boom.
I mentioned Cal Raleigh hit his 60th last night for Seattle. Now, Judge on the same night hits 50 and 51. He is only the 4th player to hit 50 homers in a season 4 times. He joins Babe Ruth, Mark McGwire, and Sammy Sosa.
They were cheap.
Cleveland overtakes Detroit. They have a 1-game lead in the Central. Astros are falling apart, and George Springer's whining about I'll talk about it tomorrow. Matt Dennison is next. Friday show tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big A.